If you guys are looking for fast, cheap, and reliable NBA 2K19 MT, make sure to visit the link in the description and use code MASSIVE for 5% off all orders. So welcome back to another My League rebuild here on NBA 2K19. In today's video, we are going to be doing probably the most unexpected move of the 2019 offseason, 2019 free agency so far. D'Angelo Russell, officially a member of the Golden State Warriors, part of the sign and trade with Kevin Durant now ending up being on the Brooklyn Nets. I'm a little confused about this, and if somebody can explain to me in the comment section, that would be great. Did he have a choice to sign here? Because I feel like theoretically he could have waited to sign with another team until the Nets officially signed Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, and then he could have went somewhere else. That's just what I think could happen, or did they literally just trade his rights so the Warriors can match it? I have no idea. If somebody could let me know an actual factual statement about that down below in the comment section, that would be much appreciated, because if he literally had no choice, and I was wrong when I made my video the other day about D'Angelo Russell going to the Warriors, and I called him soft and all that, so that's my apologies. The reports are at the moment that at some point in time, he will be traded, potentially this season as soon as Klay Thompson comes back, and that could end up being pretty interesting, I would have to say. I mean, obviously, neither of these guys are ever going anywhere, especially Steph Curry. I really wanted Klay Thompson to go somewhere else this offseason, see if he could potentially lead a team to compete in the playoffs, but that obviously didn't happen. Kevin Durant, no longer a member of the Golden State Warriors, now a Brooklyn Net. So this roster is obviously still good. It's not bad at all. We're still going to be a playoff team. I mean, Steph Curry, an MVP talent, I mean, literally every year. Definitely not going to be moving on from him in this video. The rest of the roster, though, I would say is pretty much up for grabs. I'm going to probably try to keep D'Angelo Russell just because, yeah, they're probably going to trade him in real life as early as maybe even December in real life. But I honestly kind of want to keep him, just see how it goes. Thompson, I love him. I think he's very, very good. In no way, shape, or form, if I trade him, am I going to get a better player for him? It all depends if I can get multiple players, stuff like that. So Donkey's here as well. I'm going to probably end up doing a sign and trade with him this offseason. I'm definitely going to give him one more year. As of the time of recording, it's about an hour and a half ago, they did just re-sign Kevon Looney to a 3-year extension. I really like that for them. I think he's a really underrated player. Rest of this team, though, I think Sean Livingston's retired. I have no idea. Nick Young's on this team. I'm kidding. I didn't know. Is Luol Deng on this team? Also, if you want to know what roster you, it's by Lil Saint BB21, LIL Saint BB21. I always forget to put it in the description, but it's pretty easy to spell, say. Somebody normally puts it in the comment section for me. So, other than that, I do want to give Kevon Looney the start at center. DeMarcus Cousins is still sitting here in free agency. I don't know. Is there any way I could sign like a Marcus Morris? Damn, that would have been a nice signing. Could Jabari come here? I mean, what positions do we really need? I'm going to start Looney. Okay, so Damian Jones is still here. We have Livingston as well. I definitely do want to move on from at least probably one of these guys here. I don't really think Steph Curry needs a backup, so I think maybe moving Sean Livingston wouldn't be a bad idea. And he actually goes up to a 78 overall if you move him to small forward. He's probably going to retire in real life. I don't know if he's coming back or not. He's also 34 years old, making $8 million. I just don't really see that as a good fit on this team. So depending on what we can get for him, definitely could be moved. Enes Kanter, the newest member of the Boston Celtics. Very, very interesting there. DeLon Wright, no thanks. That's not a bad move. I just don't want to give up Looney because he's going to be our starting center for this video. Al-Farouq Aminu, who did just sign with the Magic, wouldn't honestly be that bad for 1 year. Yeah, we're going to do this trade. That's not a bad move for 1 year. And then he's going to end up probably being moved this offseason. But yeah, for a bench depth at this point, not bad. Damian Jones, I think I'd rather actually definitely move Zaza than Damian Jones because obviously the age difference. If I can honestly just get like a pick for Zaza, I wouldn't even be that mad. Yeah, 2 seconds from the Bucks. That's honestly fine with me. So at this point, we do have a 9-man rotation. I don't really want Nick Young or Luol Deng getting any minutes. So if I head here into free agency, small forwards I could sign. Marcus Morris is a no. Kelly Oubre or Jabari Parker. I didn't mean to edit him. Oh, God. Let's just close out of this. Discard changes. I don't think I made any changes. So he probably will accept this. And yeah, he's going to accept that. So Jabari Parker is honestly going to come off our bench just for 1 year. Not a bad move. He's an 81 overall small forward. So I'm kind of liking that. He's going to play around 25 minutes a night. Al-Farouq Aminu, 18. Jones going to get 15. And then, yeah, Nick Young, I guess, is going to get 10 minutes a night. So Steph's going to play 36, 35 here. We'll go 31 and then 34. So, yeah, that's going to be the rotation for season number 1. It's going to be Steph Curry, D'Angelo Russell as our backcourt. Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and Kevon Looney rounding out our starting 5. Off the bench, we got Jabari Parker, which would just be crazy if they could, like, go out and sign him. Marcus Morris, somebody like that. But it's probably not going to happen in real life. Al-Farouq Aminu, Damian Jones, and then Nick Young rounding out our starting 5. So, Actually, do I want to move Young for a backup shooting guard? I think I would. Just because, again, he's another one-year deal guy. I think it could be interesting. He's obviously a really good three-point shooter off the bench, but I think if we can get somebody maybe a little bit younger, like a Matthias Thybulle, potentially not bad. Semi Ojeleye would be great to help defensively. I just don't know if he's going to fit with this team very well. Position-wise, let's take Matthias Thybulle. We're also going to get Jonah Bolden, who I'm actually going to go ahead and send to the G League. This Daquan Jeffrey guy's in the G League. Oh, Jacob Evans is here as well. I actually want to send Jacob Evans to the G League. And then Jonah Bolden's 23. All right, well, he's still going to go down. We're going to go ahead now and just give 10 minutes a night to Alfonso McKinney will not be playing. Instead, it is going to be Matthias Thybulle. He's right here. Jesus Christ. Okay, moving up here. Keep swapping, and he'll end up with 10 minutes a night. I honestly kind of like this rotation, getting some youth off the bench. So I'm feeling pretty good about this team. Definitely still expect us to be competing for a championship here in the Western Conference. And I'll see you guys at the end of the first year. So as expected, we're right in the deal of things. And 66-16, Curry does take home MVP. So I'll definitely take it. Zion, Rookie of the Year with New Orleans. Boogie wins 6th Man of the Year. Oh my, that little bitch. Giannis Stevens, Player of the Year. Blake Griffin, Most Improved. And Steve Kerr does end up taking home Coach of the Year. So, and the just time out. If you just look down the Western Conference, LeBron, Anthony Davis didn't make the playoffs. Dude, what? How? I mean, I guess this doesn't hurt or help, but like, seriously? Oh, good Lord, good Lord. Stats on the year, we led in scoring by Steph Curry. Then it was D'Angelo Russell, Klay Thompson. Jabari Parker off the bench was definitely a big help. Donkey, Kevon Looney, Al-Farouq Amino, Damian Jones. So some of these guys will definitely be on the move this offseason. I think a sign and trade with Draymond Green is definitely going to be an option for me. I kind of want to do it anyways. So we're down 2-0 to the Pelicans right now, who have had David Griffin. If he doesn't get Executive of the Year, is ridiculous. I mean, that guy turned such a shitty situation into, I would say right now there's a 75% chance the Pelicans make the playoffs next year. And that's like kind of lowballing them a little bit. That's just my opinion. I mean, they're absolutely nuts. I mean, I know youth in the NBA doesn't always end up winning, which is a very, very factual statement. I mean, look up the past champions. Let me know who the youngest player who actually contributed seriously was on all of those teams. But back to this. We're in the Western Conference Finals, taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's going to be Toronto and Milwaukee over there in the Eastern Conference. We're tied at 2-2. We go up 3-2 and then close out and win in 6. So back-to-back years going to be Toronto and the Raptors. Oh, wait, yeah, Raptors. I don't know why I thought I said Rockets. Rockets in the NBA Finals. Yeah, what Lil Say BB does is if the player hasn't signed yet, which Kawhi at the time I'm recording this, I mean, you're going to see this tomorrow. So if he's recorded at this time, I'm sorry it's not updated, but I can't always be like that, just on top of everything. So Kawhi Leonard's still on this team. The rest of the team is also here as well. So I'm trying to win this NBA Finals. Obviously, not having Kevin Durant does not help me. I mean, it's kind of the same situation. Yeah, we lose in 5. So, yeah. Kawhi Leonard, Finals MVP. Maybe he will leave this offseason and we will get lucky. So let's head up to staff signing. Obviously, Steve Kerr is not going anywhere. Ryan Tucker can stay. Abraham Navarro, if you want to come here. Our assistant coach could have some better ratings. And I'm gonna get my boy Trent Peterson. Head scout will take James Graham. And then our trainer sucks just like they do in real life. Only an A trainer. It is unfortunate. So we get the rest of these guys. Our staff should be all set for the video. I'll probably look to get an A trainer next offseason. But other than that, we are fine. So we do not have any really valuable picks in this year's draft. Maybe I could include a player in this trade as well, just to kind of... Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Al-Farouq Amino is going to be moved to the small forward position where he goes up to an 80 overall. That will definitely help me potentially get a trade. If I could maybe actually move into this draft, I would be kind of interested in doing that. Like pick 10 from the Hawks is definitely something I could be interested in doing. So, ooh, Robert Covington would be nice. I low-key think if they trade D'Angelo Russell, it's going to be to the Timberwolves for like Robert Covington. That'd be a great move in my opinion for them. They need that defense. So we're going to do this trade with the Hawks, picking up pick 10. We're also going to get Alpha Kaba, who's going to be moved immediately. Pretty much with the rest of my bench pieces, him and Jordan Poole. Yes, these guys... Oh, wow, that's actually a surprisingly good trade. Yes, some of these guys very well could turn into something in real life, which they most likely will because it's the Warriors. But in this game, they're not going to progress. I'm sure the majority of you get that. Depending on cap space, Matthias Thybulle could be on his way out. We still do have pick 10, though. I'll stick with you guys through this pick just to see what's on the board, what we can do with it. So not a bad move there. Summary so far: RJ Hampton, Edwards, I can't say it. Ochai, Isaiah Stewart, Scotty Lewis, Wiseman, Malden, Samuel Williamson. Oh God, LaMelo Ball is still here, isn't he? Yeah. I don't want to do it. I don't. This is such a guard-heavy draft. Could go Jaden McDaniels. Brian Antoine is here. This Precious Achua guy is also here. You know what? I'm just going to take Jaden McDaniels. I mean, point guard is not a need at all. Steph Curry's not even going to have a backup, so it's just really not needed. McDaniels going to end up being a 75 overall. He's 6'10". I'll definitely take it. So Bolden come back. Same with Evans. We'll bring this Jeffries guys back. I think the bottom two on that list definitely will be moved. So let's go ahead and trade both of them potentially for some sort of first-round pick in this year's draft. Ooh, Grant Williams. Kind of want it, but I don't really need it. So we're going to send those two to the Hawks for a first and Bruno Fernando. I don't really see Bruno Fernando having an impact on this team. So more first, the merrier. Damian Jones, I will definitely give that qualifying offer to, potentially returning as my backup center. So free agency, Draymond Green is obviously here. I'm just going to pay the man a whole lot of money. If he doesn't re-sign, that's going to be tremendously unfortunate, but it looks like he is going to. Other than that, Damian Jones is here. He is restricted, and that is going to be it for our free agents and pretty much for our cap space. So Alfonso McKinney can go. Jabari Parker, we don't even have bird rights on, as you saw. So it is unfortunate, but we're going to have to look to improve the bench in a different way. I don't think we have bird rights on him anyways. Yeah, no, we do not. So other than that, Draymond's going to be coming back. He's probably going to be a product of a sign-in trade. As I mentioned, if we move him to small forward, the man is a 91 overall. And if we throw in a Lakers first next year, and we'll do a Lakers first in 2021, let's look at some options here for potential starters. I mean, this isn't even a bad trade. I mean, we get a power forward and a center out of it, and that's kind of what I need at this point. Vucevic, Julius Randle. I'm trying to think about teams like that could have a good power forward and a center for me. This is actually a really good trade. I kind of like this, getting Kevin Love, who's actually at one point in real life, I think it was like 2014, almost traded to the Warriors for Klay Thompson. And we also pick up Colin Sexton, which is huge because I could definitely move him for a rookie deal or rookie scaled center, because obviously Colin Sexton is not needed on this team. So we'll do this Hawks pick and this 76ers pick. See if we have any options at the center position. De'Aaron Fox. I love me some De'Aaron Fox. I just don't know if he's going to fit. Jared Allen could be an option. I did just have him in yesterday's rebuild, though. So I'm going to try to look for other centers. So Sexton's making around $5 million. If we're going to go to centers, making no more than $5 million. I'm sure it's not going to be a very large list. I'm sure there's going to be a few free agents on it, but let's look. So Jared Allen is the top guy. And yeah, that's going to be pretty much it for guys who could actually play. Okay. If I do Looney and Sexton and a Hawks pick, is there any way I can maybe get somebody better? Because we do have, okay. Oh, Josh Richardson. I love that. De'Aaron Fox again. That kind of sucks. I just keep having to say no to that. Yusuf Nurkic. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. We need a center. Yusuf Nurkic fits very well. I think he's honestly going to be great. He can decently stretch the floor, not too well. He really can't shoot the three, but the mid-range game is there. So our front court is pretty much all set. McDaniel's going to come off the bench. Same with Bolden. And this Tyrese Maxey guy is not, I don't think. I mean, what pick was he? He was the 26th pick. Kevin Porter Jr. wouldn't be bad. I don't really want to give up Bolden, though. Do we have a shooting guard off the bench? No, we don't. So, you know what? Let's pick up Landry Shamet. We're also going to get a first-round pick here. So, at this point, let's check how many guys we have. Actually, let me get Damian Jones back before I do anything. He wants around $7.5 million annually. That's not awful. Not great, but I can live with it. So, Damian Jones, welcome back to Golden State. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're all set. I'll see you guys at the start of year number 2. So this is what the rotation is going to look like for year number 2. Steph Curry, D'Angelo Russell, still our backcourt. Klay Thompson at the small forward position. New front court, though. Kevin Love, Yusuf Nurkic rounding out our starting 5. I really like this front court. I definitely think it can be really solid. Can compete with pretty much every other front court in the NBA. So other than that, off the bench, it's an okay bench. It's a relatively young bench, but I'm still fine with it. Landry Shamet, Jaden McDaniels, Damian Jones, and Joda Bolden. Really excited to see how this team can do. Hopefully win a championship this year, and I'll see you guys at the end of year number 2. So maybe Draymond Green was important to this team, but you know what? I'm fine with the move. We got 2 really solid front court members in Kevin Love and Yusuf Nurkic. We do go 9 games worse this year than last year, but I'm guessing we're still a top 3 seed in the West. Russ does take home the MVP award. Anthony Edwards, Rookie of the Year on the Hornets. Spencer Dinwiddie, Giannis, Darius Garland, Most Improved, and Brett Brown does get Coach of the Year. So we're actually a 1 seed still. So you know what? I'll definitely still take that. No reason to be complaining when you're a 1 seed. Player stats in the year. I did sign Steph Curry to a contract extension. Not that it really mattered, but yes, I did. And it was D'Lo, Klay Thompson, Nurkic getting some points in there. That's why scoring kind of down. Kevin Love as well, obviously. McDaniels off the bench. Landry Shamet, Jonah Bolden, and then it was Damian Jones. Rebounds did go to Nurkic, and assist was Steph Curry. So first round here, we are taking on the Phoenix Suns. Interesting to see them in the playoffs. One of the worst run front offices in all of basketball. I mean, they're just so, it's awful. It is, and you can't tell me I'm wrong. I mean, the one Maybe two. I mean, DeAndre Ayton, you can't even say that was a good pick. Like, that was the most obvious pick ever. Like, everybody knew he was going number 1 overall, even with all the Doncic hype. Devin Booker was a good pick. I'll give them credit for that. But other than that, it's been a complete swing and a miss there in Phoenix. We end up going to 7 games with the Houston Rockets, but we do end up beating them. Western Conference Finals, us in Oklahoma City, Philadelphia, and Brooklyn over there in the East. So maybe us against Kevin Durant, his old team. That would be definitely an interesting storyline. But nope, the 76ers make it. We're going to be taking them on in the NBA Finals. Embiid, Simmons, Harris, Al Horford, Josh Richardson, Austin, didn't he resign? Maybe he got traded. Because I know he just resigned. Okay, yes, he did get traded. I know he was on Houston. I was like, a little St. BB doesn't mess up. There's no way. So we end up losing game 1 to them. We do pull off a W here in game 2, down 2-1. 2-2 looks like it's going to be an interesting series heading back here to Golden State, and we're off to Philadelphia here for a pivotal game 6. Of course, if this one is close, your boy will hop in and get some gameplay and try to save the day, but not looking like that's going to be the case today. So back to the Bay Area. Actually, I think it's where are they now? What city is it their new arena is in? I don't even know, but here in game 7 in Golden State, let's try to pick up the W. That would obviously be very, very nice. We're going to be winning this one. I'll see you guys in the game. So potentially thinking about it, D'Angelo Russell could be a trade piece this offseason. I mean, they are going to probably move him in real life. I know it's a D'Angelo Russell rebuild, but I kind of want to move either him or Clay just to kind of spice it up a little bit and change things. So I did just put our starters in. I mean, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if I somehow found a way to blow this lead. And why is Jonah Bolden in the game right now? Oh, Kevin Love fouled out. You know what? I'm actually going to put McDaniels in. I think I'd rather get some gameplay with him. So Curry does have 26 points on the night, 4 rebounds, and 10 assists. Pretty ridiculous. Bolden, if you could give me a nice pick right now, then roll right to the rim, drive right down, and slam it home and 1. And I'm now not going to be able to get to take him out of the game. So that's great, as he does go to the free throw line. Free throws up. That is one of the weirdest releases I've ever seen, but it does go in. I think, yeah, Jonah Bolden's playing his old team right now as well. So Stephanie in here on Shabazz Napier. I don't really know why Ben Simmons isn't in the game right now. I feel like he kind of would be in. Klay Thompson only has 9 points in the night. Jesus, Tobias Harris, really, really good move there. Up to Steph Curry. So let's just get this over with. I mean, I'm trying to honestly win rather quickly. Ooh, Shamet's in as well. Did D'Lo foul out? Yep, D'Angelo Russell fouled out as well. So Landry Shamet's going to be in. I don't know what's up with guys and fouling out. Right over to Nurkic, and he's going to go up, get fouled, and 1, baby. Let's go. Embiid, that's his 5th. If we get him with 1 more, the man's out of the game. Nurkic has 11 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists on the night. Let's see if we can make it 12, and we can. So back to a 15-point lead here. I'm feeling pretty good right now. I'm honestly playing decent 2K, which does not happen too often. So when it does happen, I try not to question it, question the system. This is like literally a borderline stretch 4 power forward on a shooting guard right now. So it's an interesting dynamic, that one-on-one matchup right there. Both guys are listed as small forwards, though, currently at the moment. No, I just want to see, will this work? No, I had to try it once just to see if it would work, but it's not very often I get to use Steph Curry, but he obviously has. Shabazz Napier going to hit a 3 probably, and no, he missed it. That is kind of nice. Nurkic up to a double-double now on the night. Push it up to Shamet, back to Stephanie. Shamet in the corner? Nope, but Bolden's going to get the rebound, kick. Oh my God, kick it back out to Steph Curry, who was literally wide open. Josh Richardson on the 76ers is going to be such a nice fit. Run it back, come on. Kick it over to Clay. Clay, you want to drive down to the rim. Going to go up, and he's going to miss the layup. Oh, it's just nuts, man. Like, I get it's contested, and I get it's, like, obviously not 100% every time, but, like, I literally never hit contested layups in this game. Like, players do that in real life. I know it's crazy, 2K, but it actually does happen occasionally. All right, Steph, can we just blow by Shabazz Napier here? That would obviously be the ideal situation. Landry Shamet, wide open 3. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I feel like I literally never hit transition 3s, and I finally am. I want McDaniels out, and I don't want... Oh, wait. McDaniels isn't... Wait, no, he's not. Oh, they step out of bounds anyways. Is McDaniels in the game? No, he's not. Okay, maybe he fouled out too. I could have sworn I tried to sub him in, but I guess not. Steph Curry, right? Oh, no, I didn't mean... Oh, okay. That was my fuck up. Jesus. He's going to get that one to go. I'm like having a coughing attack right now. This is not ideal. Okay. How on God's green earth is that not my ball? Embiid literally hit it out of my hands. All right, I'm good. Sorry about that. I wasn't going to cut out, though. Just waste too much time. So we're at a 12-point game. I'm still very confused how that wasn't my ball there. Embiid's going to go in and just miss a dunk. That's just awesome. Gotta love it when that happens. Over to Clay. Klay, come on, baby. Let's go. Klay Thompson hitting that contested three, baby. Love to see it. This one's pretty much out of reach. I'd say at this point it is a 15-point game. So we'll do this last defensive possession, then I will see you guys with the finals MVP. Let's see what they're going to probably do here. I would think they're going to probably try to use Embiid in the post a little bit on Nurkic. Let's see if that is what they do. No, it looks like Tobias Harris is low-key kind of crossing me up right now. They're taking a lot of time, especially because it's a 15-point game right now. They want to use that whole shot clock, I guess. I don't know what the hell that was. And Al Horford's going to get the board. They're going to kick it out to Napier. And, yep, we'll run it up one more time, see if we can do anything here. You know, I'm going to try to take a really dumb three with Steph Curry. Just in your mouth. I'll see you guys with the finals MVP. So if I had to guess, I would say, yeah, Steph Curry does win the finals MVP. Not really a surprise there, as he is our best player. So this offseason is interesting. We definitely could make multiple different moves. I'm not saying I'm going to blow up the team, but I would be interested just to see what we could potentially do if we were to maybe trade Klay Thompson or Kevin Love, something like that, just kind of spice things up a little bit. So we're not going to be drafting anybody here. I'm not going to be trading any of my players for draft picks, like draft picks in this year's draft. So we're going to bring back Bolden as well. He's definitely a solid, serviceable big man off the bench. We have no qualifying offers, so I believe everybody on this team is under contract, which is pretty nice. Kevin Love is making $31 million, so he definitely could be somebody I look to potentially move. His trade value is obviously not obviously that very, yeah, that's just not English, not very high. Sabonis could be interesting. I don't really trade for him a lot. I can move him down to the power forward spot. Steven Adams is also here, but he's definitely really not a power forward. So let me just look. Power forward / centers that I could potentially trade for. Is there any way this could potentially happen? I mean, I have the picks for it. He's untouchable. Yeah, I didn't think this one was really going to happen. I'll also throw you... Oh, they don't have the money for Bolden. Yeah, I guess picks is the only thing I can really offer you, and yeah, they're not going to take that. So, yeah, that one's unfortunately not going to happen. Vucevic. Could go Blake. Capella. Is he untouchable? Zion? I'm just honestly just interested. Yeah, thought so. Aldridge is making $49 million. What? Am I tripping? Nope, he's making $49 million. Okay. You know what? I honestly think I'd rather have Julius Randle than Kevin Love at this point. Just get a kind of a defensive-minded center in there. Wouldn't be too bad. They're going to agree to that. I gave up a valuable first-round pick, but we obviously don't really need it next year. So I do want to roll McDaniels off the bench. He's pretty good. Same with Shamet. I could look to maybe move Bolden or Damian Jones. I honestly think I'm just going to keep Klay and D'Lo. I could move them, but honestly, why would I at this point? So we're going to be go ahead and trading Damian Jones along with 2 firsts. Pick up Larry Nance Jr. is a great pickup for me. I think, did we also just get Jacob Evans back? Yeah, we did. So Jacob Evans, welcome back to the team. Unfortunately, you and Jonah Bolden, along with a first-round pick, are now going to be traded for a different backup big man off the bench. Kelly Olynyk could be an option. Jackson Hayes is here. But you know what? I kind of like Kelly Olynyk. Let's get that shooting off the bench. Kelly Olynyk, welcome to Golden State. So let me just make sure I have 9 players for season number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I will see you guys at the start of the 3rd and final season. So season number 3, that's what the rotation is going to look like. Steph Curry, D'Angelo Russell, still our backcourt. Klay Thompson, still our small forward. 50% new addition as our front court as Julius Randle is now here. And then Yusuf Nurkic, still here from the year before. Off the bench, Larry Nance Jr., Jaden McDaniels, Kelly Olynyk, and Landry Shamet. The bench has definitely gotten a lot better since season number 1. I'm trying to repeat, and I'll see you guys at the end of the 3rd and final season. So we had season number 3 with a record of 65-17. First season, we actually had our best record, which was pretty surprising. But I'm feeling pretty confident about this team. Giannis does win MVP. Johnson, Aaron Gordon, 6th man of the year. Giannis also defensive player. Michael Porter Jr. most improved. He's my low-key pick for rookie of the year this year. And Steve Kerr does end up taking home coach of the year. So I'm very confident about this team. Definitely think we can go back-to-back. Unfortunately, I will not be hopping in any games. Curry, unbelievable numbers again. D'Lo getting into that 20-point, scoring more than Klay. So, just saying. Nurkic, then Randall. That's kind of more like what I was looking for. I think he definitely plays better defense than Kevin Love. He's younger. Works better for me. McDaniels, Nance, Olynyk off the bench. Rebounds did go to Nurkic, and assist was Curry. So first round here, we are facing the Denver Nuggets, who are definitely on the come-up, but they've also been on the come-up since they drafted Jamal Murray. So who knows, but I'm also still feeling pretty good. Yeah, we're up 3-0, and we're going to go ahead and beat them in 5 games. I like to see that. Us in New Orleans here in round number 2. I don't know if the Lakers have actually made the playoffs one time since we started this video, which is just absolutely insane to say, but who knows? We're up 3-0 on them, and Zion's looking like he's no match, who's also been compared to just Julius Randle with hops, but no, I'm kidding. He's way better than that. It's us and the Phoenix Suns who are somehow here in the West Finals, and they actually take game 1 on us. It's Atlanta and Philadelphia over there in the Eastern Conference. They're actually making it a competitive series here. We're only up 3-2. We do end up winning in 6. It's going to be us in Philadelphia again here in the NBA Finals. And if we could go back-to-back, I would much like that. And we're going to end up losing in 7. And no, Joel Embiid, Finals MVP. So maybe I should have made it a different move. Maybe I shouldn't have traded Kevin Love. A lot of what-ifs. But you know what? I'm pretty happy with this team. So yeah, this was the D'Angelo Russell Warriors rebuild. If you guys can let me know, again, if he had the option, I honestly don't know. I'm not going to say it. Again, piss more people off. So if you guys did enjoy, feel free to leave a like down below. If you guys need to make sure to subscribe. Either a double upload today or probably one tomorrow. I'm going to either do this one and Jimmy today, or it's going to be Jimmy and Kemba tomorrow. Unless Kawhi finally signs somewhere, then that one should be out immediately. So let me know what rebuilds other than that you guys do want to see pretty soon coming up. If you guys are enjoying these, let me know down below in the comment section. I'll keep grinding them pretty much daily. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe. Go follow me on Twitter. Links always in the description. Thank you guys so much for all the support. And yeah, I'll catch you guys all in the next one.